Good morning, YouTube, from Robert Firestone, Flyover State of West Virginia. Had an ex-brother-in-law last night die. Okay, they tried to claim COVID, but he was doing okay till they stuck the ventilator down his throat. But then now I got family members that want to run around and act stupid like they know something. God help us, man. Whatever's yet to come, I hope it comes soon. And it sounds mean to some, but I'll be glad when truth jumps up and just smacks the fuck out of all of them if they're willing to pay attention. But I believe there's going to be a few, like my little brother, that's going to be plumb outright motherfucking ignorant, okay, because he's in the medical field and does billing, but he's smarter than another 3,000-4,000 doctors worldwide telling everybody not to stick a fucking that ventilator down these people's throats. It explodes their lungs. But anyway, that happened last night. Okay, I had some other quick news. I'll try to leave this as fast as I can. I know a lot of y'all out there, if you went and researched Mnuchin, how they tell us this is a movie. Well, Mnuchin is a Hollywood film director. That blew me away when I found out. You can go look up his name and see who he is in the movies that he's made. Okay. Rumored was watching some video last night of the stuff going on in D.C. There was an individual put out a video. It wasn't a long one. He was trying to figure out how and why they was setting up the inaugural, the inauguration the way they was. He said he'd been there for a long time and seen many inaugurations, and he said this didn't look right. Then you had park, officials running around in blue uniforms that's supposed to be dressed in green, carrying AR-15s. There's almost 15,000, going to be upward of 20 to 25,000 National Guards in D.C. If the rumor's correct, Pence had to come back to the White House, I think it was yesterday, or the 11th. I can't remember, I can't really pin the date yet. But this is all hearsay. You know how this goes. Everybody's got a butthole and an opinion. So there was a secret ceremony that was done behind closed doors. So Trump more than likely has already been inaugurated. Okay. Also, yesterday, let's see. I got a few notes here. He done this right after the emergency announcement. Okay. I believe all shit is going to start really hitting the fan between. Like I said, I don't like making dates, but closer to the 20th we get, there's more shit that we're going to see and hear. But I don't think it's going to really take place till after the 20th. Just an opinion again. Okay, Black Vault yesterday had a drop by the CIA, and they're saying that there's a lot. I ain't had the time to go look, and if I did, it'd take me days to go through the files. But anyway, there was a buttload of top secret UFO files, documents, dumped at the Black Vault by the CIA. Okay. It's supposed to, my understanding, the individual was talking about it, said there was things in there about our medical, our financial, black box projects that has been going on for the last 30, 40 years. The flying triangles, just buttloads of information. Don't know if they're going to run their little black lines through it or not. But I figured I'd get on here and let y'all know. And like I said, I wasn't going to go into this very deep today. Like I said, my opinion is closer and closer we get to the 20th, which ain't far, the more and more this is going to be taking place, that these idiots is going to be hopefully taken down. It's going to be mind numbing, okay, for what's yet to come on people. And the truth, I also seen a brief video day before yesterday of a female, I think she was a female colonel or general. Don't hold me to that. I know she was somebody of importance. Okay. She was telling this individual that there's going to be some documentaries and some other things, movie type things, released to the general public here soon. And for everybody that gets to hear about these things, pass them on to everybody. So it must be something of importance. They wouldn't go no further than that. The little interview was brief and to the point. That's how a lot of this stuff's going right now. And it's been proven that Antifa and the BLM was part of the faction that run up into the Capitol building. I don't give a fuck about that building, okay? Our forefathers and our fathers and mothers funded and helped build that fucking building, okay? It's just a fucking building. I don't care how much history it's got, okay? When you tell the American people they're not allowed in something that is part of them and their fucking history, fuck them. Wouldn't give a damn if I seen it burned to the fucking ground tomorrow. It's just a fucking building. Just like all these fucking preachers running around out here, running their fucking mouths in their great big high temples. Well, remember when Jesus run through the fucking temples, kicking over the money changers' tables? That was something that was called anger. And I enjoy and I like what our president's doing. But anger's part of what built this fucking country. Okay? And fear. You can't take that away from us. Because that's an inalienable right too. Sorry to tell y'all that. Only used in the proper manner. And in proper measure. Then Chucky Schumer got his fucking ass laid into yesterday by the public. Some woman. She was cussing him up down upside one and down the other. Calling him a fucking trailer, calling him a traitor, calling him a Nazi. Right there on the fucking street. That got out yesterday. Chucky Schumer, there's 3 hots on a cot waiting on your punk ass too. Then you got ignorant ass Nancy. She's going to run around and try to impeach the president of the United States, and he's only got 5-6 days left. If this ain't so fun, this is just ignorant, okay? This is like inviting somebody over and telling them to go get them a handful of chocolate chip cookies, but there's only one left. That's my analogy, anyway. These people's retarded. And them laptops, I don't know what the numbers were. Heard upward of 20-some laptops. Then it went down to 16. But the main one that they keep focusing on is Nancy's. Then there was an individual got out a spreadsheet from her laptop to certain people and showed this whole list of fucking people that she had in her laptop. She was making backdoor deals with fucking China on jet airplane engines. At the same time that these Antifa idiots was breaking through the door. No, use that lightly, breaking. There was congressmen letting the motherfuckers in the back doors. There was fucking cops letting them in. There's video every fucking where. We're also, I believe, going through a moment of wag the dog and green screens. Pay close attention to the videos y'all see and perceive, because there's things that I believe they're bullshitting everybody about. I know most of y'all out there too. I want to see this over. I want to see the idiots being herded off a fucking cliff. There was an old joke years ago. What's a crying shame? You know, it was a racial joke, but I'm turning it this way. Crying shame is there's a buttload or a busload of politicians going over a cliff. The bus lost its brakes. The crying shame, there's one seat fucking empty. Peace.